A lot of people are doing these things. Watch people. Because you can fake for a long time, but one day you're going to show yourself to be a phony. That's for true. You know what I mean? And that's what these, a lot of people are doing these days.
Work going to studio together?
No, I mean, you bring the best out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's like Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson on the same team. Healthy. You know what I'm saying?
When you look at it, like the way we look at it is like myself, sometimes I look at it and think about the kids coming up today. How do they see us? Because I look at how I seen like Aretha Franklin and Marvin Gaye and all those people, the Temptations. You looked at them like giants. And when Marvin Gaye did something with the Temptations, anybody did something together, you felt that. You was like, whoa, man, it made you be together. You know what I mean? It made us be together because we felt them like, damn, these two giants can get together. So that's how it is when me and Dawg feel it. That's why I be telling them we got to work. We got to do songs with Mary because Mary's the new Aretha Franklin. We got to do songs with Danny Boy. Danny Boy is Sam Cooke. We got to do this. We got to carry on the tradition. We might not say our things as sweet as they want us to say it, but we are the next generation. We are going to carry on that tradition. And when we go back to see what we was living like in 1996 and what was going on and how did we...
Before he died, we was best of friends. 2 days before he died, I don't think he liked me.
Why?
Because we was in New York, and shit had happened. New York niggas had shot at me and did all kind of shit to me, like just the worst shit you could think of. And I forgave him. And went and did an interview and was asked, how do I feel about Puffy and Biggie? And I was like, I like them niggas. I want to do some music with them. And that just rubbed Cuz the wrong way. Like, nigga, fuck them niggas. Them niggas tried to kill me. Niggas shot at you. And you talking about you want to do a song with them niggas? I wasn't thinking about his emotions. I was thinking about the way I felt at the time. I wasn't into no controversy. I liked them niggas' music. They was our friends. We was all friends at one point. There's video footage of all of us hanging out. Pac, Biggie, Puff, Suge, all of us together prior to Death Row. Just on some regular shit. So that to me, I never seen myself getting involved.
For that reason, Snoop Dogg wasn't a fan of his diss track aimed at Biggie that heightened the East Coast-West Coast rivalry.
Even when he played Hit 'Em Up the song, I didn't like the song.
Did you feel like it was
I didn't
too
like
much?
it. Right. To the mind state that we the motherfuckers. Yeah. And ain't nobody like us. Always people like us everywhere.
But what do you think about what Snoop Dogg...
That Snoop made on Big Boy that went viral, where he said that he didn't like Hit 'Em Up and he wasn't a fan of it.
Well, that's funny, man. I think it's, for example, if he would have came off and say, if Snoop would have said, I'm older now, I got grandkids. Looking back at it, I don't agree with Hit 'Em Up. I don't even like it now because, you know what I mean? We get older, we mature. As I'm Muslim now, 45 years old now, you know what I mean? I might not agree with the lyrics of Hit 'Em Up, but when we was young, at that time, it was something that we was pushing. And for Snoop to say he never liked Hit 'Em Up and he didn't, you know what I mean? He never expressed that. You got videos of him on stage with Pac rapping Hit 'Em Up, and he's rapping the lyrics right along with him. You know what I mean? So it's strange now that all these things are coming out and he say he didn't like Hit 'Em Up, you know what I mean? And everybody have their opinion. Even if he didn't like Hit 'Em Up back then, no problem, he have his opinion, but that wasn't the case. You know what I mean? He was expressing his love for Hit 'Em Up. He was in the studio bopping his head. He was on the stage when Pac was performing it, singing the lyrics with him at the House of Blue. It's real strange that, you know what I mean? Like I said, I really think, it's a lot of maybe some of the things that he couldn't tell Pac face to face. He's able to do it in these interviews. You know what I mean? It's sad, and one of the reasons why I always try to correct this because him and Pac was friends. No matter how it ended, Pac wasn't speaking to him. Deep down, they was friends. So you have individuals who hate Pac. You have individuals who don't like Pac. That's their opinion. But if you're a friend and your friend passed away, why don't you try to remember him and spread positive stuff about him? Even if you said you didn't like Hit 'Em Up, or even if you don't like Hit 'Em Up now, why bring up the negativity of, these things? Why not spread positivity of your friends so people can even, try to remember him in a positive light? So it seemed like, you know what I mean? It's, I already know why he doing that, bro.
Why is that?
He never, imagine if you, the biggest star on Death Row, and Pac come and take all your shine. You understand? And 25 years later, Pac died, and every time you do an interview, that name is brought up. So maybe he's just trying to take that shine from Pac. You know what I mean? And Pac is not here. Pac has passed away. Like, even if that's the case, speak about your friend in a positive light. You know what I mean? Why bring up the negative things? Why say this and that? It just doesn't come off right. You know what I mean? For some strange reason, after everybody talked, Suge looked at me and was like, and now Moo got to say something. And the first thing I said, Snoop. It's kind of messed up that now everybody, showing Pac love, but, Pac was hurt. What happened, what happened in New York, Snoop and this and this and that. And Snoop replied, he was like, I'm like Martin Luther King, Pac was more like Malcolm X, and I'm more, diplomatic. Pac was more like, what I mean, the warrior and stuff like that. And I remember after, Suge came up to me, he's like, you did good, but you're never supposed to let people know how you feel. But of course, at a time like that, Pac just died. We emotional.
1 foot in front of the next, we're gonna put it down. Don't nothing stop this. Don't nothing stop this. Too big for one person. Not even me.
What about Snoop?
He's what? What about him? It's open, free business. But I just know he'll have more problems without us than he would with us. All go down. Don't look at me.
I don't think we was really on good terms before he died, because he didn't really understand the way. I didn't really have no hate towards Biggie. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really feel like